back in the side. Lots of experience among them. And they've got the all-rounders in Omar Zai, Rashid, Nabi in the middle order. It's a strong side both, I think. It all depends on how they're going to start. And Saif Hassan, he's been rewarded with an ODI debut. His heroics in the T20 series apparent excellently. And one reason that they start well. This is what the two sides are playing for. A beautiful cover trophy. On the 14th, we'll find out who will have this trophy in their flight going back home. He's with the best of 84. He's already shown the character that he has. Bashir Ahmed, the other debutant from Afghanistan. Left arm, medium fast. Impressed in the T20I debut that he got. Bowled in a good line in length. He can bring the ball back in. First one, right in the channel. Test the skills of the Afghanistan bowlers to see how opted to bat. That's the first boundary off the bat of Tanzid. That was the top edge, but runs down to the boundary for 4. Plenty of width. Tanzid Hassan Tamimi craves width, and more to it, it's too short as well, the length. Asking for trouble, Bashir. Got to be much more fuller than that. And there's a bit of bounce with the new ball. Try and get the batsman to the... That's a good shot. That will run down to the boundary. First boundary to Saif Hassan will give him a lot of confidence. Wasn't that a bad delivery by Bashir? Got to be said. Hint of width, slightly shorter. But a batter who has been in superb form from the T20 series just thrives on it. Finding the placement. And the hard surface means that one bounce over the 30-yard circle and trickled away for a boundary. Always debuts are. If you can be safe, I think in international cricket, you could survive. That's inside edge. Bounce in front of Gurbaz, and luck certainly goes Tanzid's way. And very unlucky as Omar Zai. Well, I think the movement, I believe early on Gurbaz was thinking that maybe this is going down a different angle, and then that under edge took it away from Rahmanullah Gurbaz. So lucky on couple occasions. This couldn't have been called a chance, Maha, but then again, sometimes chances can stick, and if your luck in your day is not there, you might... Through that, but unlucky, Omar Zai again. It's taken. Finally an edge is found, and Tanzid is finally out. Beautifully done. In his 1.4 overs, Omar Zai, predominantly to the left hand, has been swinging the ball back in. And this occasion, if you take a closer look, this went across. Purely because of a good wrist position and a good seam position. This is proper ODI bowling by Omar Zai. Going across the left hander. There you go, confirmation. Swing, just a seam movement away from the left hand as well. And that shin height catch for Gurbaz. And Omar Zai, the all-rounder. Strikes for Afghanistan. Costing Afghanistan only 6 runs. Najmul Hussain Shanto, who enjoys batting against Afghanistan, is now in there at number 3. Now 53 matches to him, 1,600 runs with the best of 122, averaging 33. No! And the discipline from Rashid Khan. That's how I want to be. It will run down to the boundary off the bat of Saif Hassan. A boundary to finish the over, 6 runs coming off it. Bangladesh 25 for 1. Oh, that's in the air and taken. Second for Azmatullah Omar Zai in 2 overs. Tentative push by Shanto. Wasn't sure whether to go through or halfway through. He just realized that the ball wasn't there to be put away. It's all about the length, Fidai. We spoke a lot in the previous overs. Take a look at where the length is. In the front foot, checking his shot. Nashmatullah Shahid, the captain. He's a safe fielder, takes it easily. The 2 left-handers dismissed by Omar Zai. The first Bangladesh in their long innings. They got 950s and 100. Averages 35. I tell you, he's a very good batter. Tawhid Rudai missed in the T20I series. They're coming down to bat at number 4. Some pressure to early wickets will test his patience and composure. Oh, well bowling that from Azmatullah Omar Zai. Tawhid Rudai bowling with some good momentum. Nurul Hassan had a great T20I, finished the games for Bangladesh. Zakir Ali, the winning captain in the T20I series, followed by Medias and Miraj, are the next batters to come.
Onto the pads, good bit of wrist work. Has it got enough legs to go over to the boundary? It does. Really nice piece of timing there from Ridoy. As I welcome Ovesh Shah.
Thanks for that introduction, Arthur. Beautiful shot that. 31 for 2. And some may say Bangladesh batsmen have found that.
Catch it!
Yeah, shouts of catch it, but nobody's going to catch that. Couple of bounces to the fence.
Lovely boy,
Produce a
boy.
5 feet from Saif Hassan.
Yeah, nice shot that. Look at that footwork. It just shimmies down the pitch and keeps the balance, which is the most important thing when you come down the pitch, and eases it over.
Not a good sign. Strikes a free hit. And he launches himself to it. And might go all the way, and it does. It's the first sixer, comes from the bat of Ridoy to finish the over. After 9, Bangladesh 43 for 2. Thumbs.
He did bowl well. Let's have another look at that 6. Gets set early, the batsman, and just allows flow off the bat over the mid-wicket area. A favoured side for any batsman, really, the leg side. All the way for 79 metres 6. 43 for 2.
That should be another boundary. Not the right line or the length. Short, wide, 4.
Yeah, an absolute gift. Short and wide. Thank you very much.
He's been in good nick. He has hardly missed out any loose deliveries. Saif Hassan in the last T20 international went on to score. And with shots like that up his sleeve, he should score. Has gone for another boundary. With that boundary, the 50 comes up for Bangladesh. Lovely looking striker from Saif Hassan. 51 for 2 after 10. Lots of catch it. The fielder getting underneath it. He's run a long way and it's taken a brilliant catch. Rashid Khan has picked up a very big wicket here. Success for Karote in his very first over.
Yeah, huge blow for Bangladesh. Gives himself a little bit of room. I can understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to hit over extra cover. However, only managed to hit that man at deep mid-off, where Rashid Khan completes a simple catch. Karote strikes. Saif Hassan departs.
Slog sweep. Fantastic connection. Supreme timing from Mehdi.
This was coming for a while now. 6 fielders in the ring, including the slip fielder. India's and Miraj is taking risks finally. A boundary after 55 deliveries, breaking the shackles with a slog sweep over mid-wicket. Vacant, only if the Swalik fielder was in front of square. Checking whether he's going to go all the way or not. And yeah, clearly a couple of feet.
In the first slip position. Oh, nicely struck. Beautifully struck. Good piece of timing. Should be cut off. It is. Lovely looking cover drive from Mehdi Hasan Miraj.
Skipper, with that couple of shots, brings that partnership to 51 and still going on. Remember, we say that this is the highest partnership.
And try and get after him a little bit. Try and put the pressure back on him. A little bit like that. As that sails well over to the boundary. 6 runs.
To pace off the pitch for the spin bowlers.
Have a look at that 6 of the last ball of the previous over of Nabi. Beautiful bit of footwork. Great execution to take that man on at deep mid-on. 81 metres.
2.5 overs. Gazinfar taking the slip. Gets a short ball and pulled. And pulled it majestically for how many? 6.
Yeah, smart footwork there by Ridoy. Perhaps a little bit of pressure mounting on Ridoy here from Nabi.
Bowling in the vicinity of 80 to 90. Mid off up in the circle. Comes down the track and hoiks it through the onside. Ilsman is there on the boundary, but he's a spectator. It's gone the distance for 6. And half century up for Hirdois. 52 of the 75 deliveries. He's playing a good hand for Bangladesh.
I decided, well, enough is enough. I'm going to use my feet and do that. Does that very well. And also acknowledges a well-deserved 50. Just 75 deliveries.
Knocks it down the ground. He's going to get a half century. As he secures another half century, a critical half century will be applauded by everyone sitting in the dugout. It's a 7th 15 ODI cricket for Mehdi, 50 of the 74. 50 of 74, 7th ODI half century, along with 2 centuries in one-day cricket.
Yeah, the skipper leading by example. A much knee is going to get softer, that little bit quicker. It's not going to be that easy to hit the ball to the boundary.
Excellent delivery. Was that going over the top of the stumps? Sharp movement back into the right hander, also bouncing. Captain is not interested.
Yeah, I think it's a good decision not to go upstairs for that review, because I think that was a little bit high. Yes, it nipped back sharply. Have a little look at this ball. Here it goes. It pitches in line. Beautiful seam. Well, it hits his on the inner thigh pad. Well, that's clearly going above the stance. So a smart decision.
7 wickets in the bank.
Rohit is so Hridoy coming down the track. Huge hesitation. And a mix-up. And this time it's the well-settled throw with Hridoy. As they say, never run on a misfield. Ashmutullah Shahid, he did the hard part. In the end, it was a yes, no, sorry.
That's the brilliance of fielding out in the middle from the skipper Ashmutullah Shahid. He's been really good, held on to the catch early on, and this time around fielded it nicely, and that threatening partnership of 101 of 143 deliveries finally been broken, and the steadfast Tawheed Hridoy, after making 56, will have to walk back to the dugout. Bangladesh 154 for 4. Nangyar Kharote has bowled really well, and because of so much pressure, wanted that single. And in comes Jakir Ali to bat at number 6. Now we know he is an aggressive batter, and can he improve the tempo for the Bangladesh into 11 matches, 350s to his name with the best of 68. Shuffles across, is not scared of taking on the bowlers, and as you said, it needs to play a blinder here. Tested with the short ball, he plays this in the gap for 4 and opens his boundary hit in account as well. 10 boundaries in this match so far, 10 fours. After 37, it's 165 for 4.
The court out of the way and concentrate on your job.
That's down the leg side. That will run down for runs. Fielder behind that. Allah Mohammad Ghazanfar does good to stop it. They will take 3. Jakir is fast, pushing for 3. And they get 3. So 4 wides. The most T20 wickets going past Dwayne Bravo. Oh, that's close. That is close. And that has been given. Rashid Khan gets his 200th ODI wicket. And Mehdi Hasan Miraj will ask the question again from Jakir Ali if they should send that up for the review or not. He got it right once. They've gone for the review.
Fair review for LBW. Original decision is out. I check it as a fair delivery. Can you go with the front on camera, please? Ball close to the bat. To confirm, can you go with the ball tracking ultrage, please? The ultrage is coming. Flat line. No bat in ball. It's confirmed. No bat in ball. Can you go with the ball tracking, please? Original decision is out. Pitching offside. Impact in line. Wicket hitting. Adrian. You can give it out. You're on the screen now.
Yeah, it is given out, and Rashid Khan reaches his 200 ODI.
The last thing what Bangladesh wanted is just 2 settled batters to be dismissed even before the last 10 overs comes to. First it was Hridoy, courtesy run out.
Mr. Not Out, isn't that? Did early in his career. Yeah. Oh, that is good. That has been given. Rashid Khan gets his 2nd, and Jakir Ali doesn't bother asking for the review. Straight away starts walking back.
Even Nur Hasan Suara, the non-strikers, and he did not want to go upstairs. This looked dead. Don't think Jakir Ali picked the googly, playing from the crease. That is dangerous against Rashid Khan. When you give a sniff to Rashid, he's among the best. Jakir gone for 10. It's 178 for 6, Bangladesh.